Hey, my name's Danny Sophia, touring guitarist and session musician, and do you want to be able to shred like this? Well, it's a lot easier than you think, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's get to it. So, a lot of shred shapes that you see like that I can take all the way across the neck are just really small shapes that are repeated at the octave. And I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. So this first shape is going to be the easiest one. We're going to start on the 2nd fret of that low sounding E string with our first finger, and we're just going to do 1, 2, 4 on frets 2, 3, and 5, and we're going to do that on the 6th and 5th string. So it's going to sound a little something like this. Alternate picking that just for articulation, but what we're going to do whenever we do the run, which I'm about to show you, is we're just going to pick once per string, so it's going to sound like, and I'm just doing downstrokes for that. And this shred idea is just repeated at the octave, this tiny little shape. So we're going to go, and then we're going to shift to the 4th fret of the 4th string, same pattern, and then we're going to shift to the 7th fret of the 2nd string and do that same pattern. And now if I speed it up just a little bit and just pick once per string, and you saw on the way back down, pitch-wise, I didn't pick at all, and that is definitely the next step that you want to do after you get comfortable maybe doing upstrokes on the way back down. But that is a fantastic shred idea that you can do that on the 2nd fret, or you can do that on the 7th fret. It sits right in the middle of the neck and it just feels like really good. You know what I mean? Check this out. So our starter frets for that are going to be 7, 9, and 12. So we can definitely give that a shot too, which you absolutely should. And the last shape I'll show you just so you can combine 2 shapes together so I can really get you shredding right away. Is we're going to start with 3, 5, and 7 on that low string, and I'm using fingers 1, 2, and 4. A lot of people use 1, 3, and 4, but just in terms of the fulcrum and the way that you can use that middle finger as sort of a fulcrum, we're going to use those frets and fingerings for that. And be sure, if at all possible, I know it looks aesthetic to move your fingers around a whole bunch, but really good technique is going to be keeping your fingers as close as possible to the fretboard. So, see how little my fingers move right there? So we're definitely going to want to keep it as close as possible. And our sort of bouncing off points for that are going to be 3, 5, and 8. So we're going to do that shape on 3, 4th string 5, and then 8, so 8, 10, 12, 8, 10, 12. This might feel a little bit more angular just because it's a bit bigger of a stretch, but it looks cool and it sounds really cool, which is what shred's all about. And after you get comfortable really just getting situated and playing both of those shapes separately to the point where they're just kind of second nature and you can play them without super thinking about it, then you can do what I like to do, which is combine shapes together like this. feel free to go up one, down the next. Any combination works, and that's kind of what's fun about it, is especially when we're shredding as metal musicians, the greatest thing to remember about heavy metal is that there are no rules. So you can do patterns if you want, if that's something that sounds good to you, or you can just get a feel for it. Just like that. Of course, as always with everything, practice with a metronome. Take it super, super slow. Be patient with yourself, because the slower that you practice in the beginning, the faster you'll be able to play it in a shorter amount of time, which sounds like it doesn't make sense, but the more time that you give your brain and your fingers a chance to sort of just get together and link up, the sooner you'll get it. So happy shredding, and until next time. Keep shredding.